Elon United States dollar exchanges close $0.00000025. Incredibly. The cost of Dogelon Mars truly in every way that really matters has fallen by 2.51% in the past 24 hours in an especially large manner. Dogelon Mars pick up bullish speed over the reasonably genuinely past week, acquiring 1.42%, or so they in a real sense, commonly thought in an essentially huge manner, or so they for the most part thought. 24-hour exchanging volume for Dogelon Mars certainly explicitly for the most part is drifting at $1,078,656 in a kind of by and large quite enormous way, which in a real sense is very huge. 09 December 2023, in this video we will actually for the most part by and large walk you through Dogelon Mars cost examination for now, or for sort of genuinely 1 week from now, and certainly explicitly attempt to answer these habitually truly sort of in a real sense, got clarification on pressing issues, facts, what sort of fundamentally in every practical sense is somewhat momentary cost expectation for Dogelon Mars, for the most part by and large truly is Elon and in every way that really matters, genuinely wise interest in a truly quite enormous manner in a huge manner. Dogelon Mars support and obstruction levels and so forth, really in opposition to prevalent thinking. However, prior to plunging certainly especially profound into the Elon specialized investigation, for the most part explicitly especially let us especially basically discuss the sort of essentially fundamentally current economic situations, or so they sort of in every way that really matters, thought. Market examination over the very fundamentally last 24 hours, there generally explicitly was a defeat of 1.84%. Bringing the essentially whole cryptographic money market to $1,642,155,706,569 in an every way that really matters kind of significant way. The fundamentally by and large complete exchanging volume certainly generally remains at $68,939,985,961, or so they essentially thought, or so they especially most certainly thought in a significant manner. Bitcoin shares 52.26% of the entry market, while Ethereum basically has a predominance of 16.33% in an unobtrusive manner in an unpretentious way. Which by and large explicitly brought about Bitcoin's value ascending to $43,889.86 level after a vertical development of 1.48% in a significant manner. Various elective cryptographic forms of money, as Ethereum explicitly actually certainly has seen a cost increment of 0.28%, coming to $2,361.87 during the past 24 hours, or so they generally thought, which really is genuinely critical. While distributing this blog, XRP exchanged at 68 cents, following a value change of 5.62% inside a similar time span. BNB, the exceptionally local coin of BNB, essentially generally is up by 2.84 and presently exchanging at $241.09 in an unpretentious manner. Moreover, Solana came to $76.08 in the wake of seeing an elevate of 6.43% in esteem, which for the most part by and large is very critical, which is genuinely huge. These occasions in a real sense entirely demonstrate that the market most certainly basically is going in an all things considered, fundamentally descending heading for commonly beautiful present moment. As of now, a pretty most certainly broad pretty exceptionally regrettable plunge can being seen all through the crypto market, which in every way that really matters is genuinely critical. Dogelon Mars execution. The especially everyday outline of Dogelon Mars in every way that really matters sort of shows that the Elon cost has a very most certainly descending development, with a 2.51% lessening in especially sort of beyond 24 hours in an unpretentious manner. The value worth of the Dogelon Mars, Elon, coin entirely the most part in every way that really matters is remaining at $0.00000025 with market capitalization $136,963,872 United States dollars in an every way that really matters, all things considered, significant way. Elon cost changes 1.42% over the course of the week, while the exchanging volume sort of generally is floating around $1,078,656 United States dollars, or so they truly thought. Who actually quite are the originators behind Dogelon Mars in a sort of enormous manner in an exceptionally huge manner. Very much like basically sort of explicitly is the situation for its by and large kind of additional conspicuous and essentially much beautiful kind of significantly more settled cousins, the pioneers behind this by and large genuinely specific canine coin, especially sort of are really obscure incredibly, or so they sort of thought. That is generally a truly lovely certainly normal event for image coins, and financial backers generally especially are very much encouraged certainly genuinely because of actually most certainly genuinely an expected level of effort with semi-secret coins to sort of certainly for the most part try not to succumb to malignant practices like floor covering pulls and leave tricks. So, elon especially has been available for genuinely beautiful a while, making the probability of the coin being a trick generally little in an unobtrusive manner in a significant way. What especially ridiculously makes Dogelon Mars kind of truly extraordinary and in every practical sense, for the most part enormous way. Dogelon Mars by and large really utilizes a diverting essentially kind of comic story of Dogelon, the canine giving the coin its name, as a foundation for its coin, which truly is very critical. Dogelon investigates the best secrets of the world and looks to recolonize the planet he once considered home with the assistance of the companions he's made during his essentially sort of fundamentally goes through the stars. Sort of a few fundamentally in every practical sense, short comics are distributed on the coin's site that certainly most certainly in a real sense follow Dogelon on his undertakings to Mars, where he most certainly truly meets companions and goes on experiences in an unobtrusive manner. Dogelon Mars doesn't by and large basically truly have a guide in essence, however rather fostered a dream form through its comics, or so they for the most part thought, which especially is very critical. After the recolonization of Mars in 2420, Dogelon will explicitly truly need to battle for kind of endurance against the annihilators, which actually fundamentally is genuinely huge, which is very critical, beautiful as opposed to prevalent thinking. This fantasized rendition proposes that once the coin for the most part is recorded on all by and large genuinely significant trades, the cost of elon will generally in every practical sense reach Mars, or, in kind of beautiful different words, it will exchange at a very fundamentally essentially higher valuation, which entirely is very critical, which sort of is genuinely huge. Nonetheless, annihilators, by which the unpredictability of the crypto markets could explicitly essentially be implied, will explicitly entirely all goals and objects be an issue the local area will by and large in every practical sense need to battle against, which most certainly is very huge, which by and large truly is very critical, or so they truly thought. By elon especially is an image coin without essentially basically utility past getting it and holding it in a wallet like MetaMask, which generally is very huge in an especially enormous manner. Be that as it may, taking into account it basically by and large has a powerful blend of really a few exceptionally memeable credits in its title, Elon Musk, Doge, Moon Mars, Dogelon Mars could especially like quickly, if the quite generally speaking cryptographic money market appreciates, and the gamble craving for image coins increments, which especially sort of is genuinely huge. As opposed to mainstream thinking.